All right, everybody, welcome back to another edition of Ask the Mucklucks. That'll be at Mucklucks on your X platform, Twitter, however you want to call it. Question of the day is, dear Mucklucks, can you explain to me what the difference is in being cocky and just being good? All right. It's okay to have a good team and know you have a good team. That's perfectly fine. You should always sing the praises of your players. You should always be tickled with how that they are putting forth the effort, scoring you the points. The difference is when you're cocky, then you're downing the other team. You're mocking the other team. Shouldn't do that. That's kind of leaves a foul taste in some people's mouths. Perfect example, last week. My favorite team, the Cowboys, and I take a lot of flack for it, and that's okay. I've been a Cowboys fan since the 70s. We're playing the Eagles. Dak Prescott throws an interception. What pops up on the feed? On a text chat. It's a meme with an Eagles player holding a football saying, "Hey, Dak, I think you lost something, dropped something, forgot something, or I found what you dropped," whatever it was. And see, there you're making fun of the other team instead of seeing the accolades of, hey, that was a great interception. And it was in that moment that I knew the Cowboys were going to win. So I instantly bet $20 for the Cowboys money line, who were down at that point, and turned that 20 into $172. I also knew that while I was down in the fantasy league at that point, in the Stooges league, that I was going to come back and win. How? Because I was playing that very owner. So his gouge wasn't just in my favorite team, it was more in me. And within like 5 minutes, I'd scored like 3 touchdowns. The game was over. The fantasy game. So there you go. But I wanted to talk about playoffs this week. Only 2 weeks left. And here in the Stooges League, it's getting very interesting. Now you have the Crockett Gators, undefeated, the greatest team in the history of the Stooges League. We know they're in. Mucklucks should be in. Third place team is looking like it's going to be the Hurts. I don't think that they can lose a playoff spot. They could drop in seeding, but I don't think that they can fall out of the playoffs. I've not run all the scenarios, but it would take a lot of bad mojo to happen for him to fall out, and I'm really not sure that could even happen. Fourth is the Honkers. Honkers should be okay, but they're just 1 or 2 bad slips away from being right there on the edge, dropping from 4 to 6, maybe 7. So then the other teams that are involved, you got 3 other teams playing for 2 spots. Ellison, who are in control of their own destiny because they're playing the Honkers right now. You have Krista, who's playing the Browns. Well, they're tied for first place in their division. One of them is going to make it. So whoever wins this week is going to have a big leg up. So it'll be interesting to see how that game plays out. It's also interesting to see how the Ellison and Honkers are going to play out too, because, like I said, those are the 4 teams playing for the bottom 3. And while, like I said, Honkers should be okay, a loss this week makes things very interesting. And they're going to be 2 really good games. Anyways, best of luck. Best wishes to you all. I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving with your family and your friends. And here's to a good weekend of football. Let's go. Let's go!